Coming right up, the Nets taking on the 76ers. For the Brooklyn Nets, they're desperate to find a solution to their problems as they've lost 6 out of their last 7 games. But a win here tonight could be just the answer they're looking for. Sixers, Nets. The tip-off coming up right after this. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And midway through the season, the injuries starting to accrue. Both of these teams are at less than full strength. They're going to have to adjust.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MP out there with Joel Embiid and it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. And it's Claxton in at the center. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin. Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And that one's good by Porter.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
From deep three-point land, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Claxton. Pass to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Thomas. And the Nets, another 3.
Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Edgecombe, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Thomas passes to Claxton. To the wing on the left. Clowney, good.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. MP passes to Maxey. Releases. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Edgecombe. A three-pointer is right on target. Edgecombe's got 5.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Porter. Fires from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's MP. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. 5 to shoot. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Now Thomas, he had 27 points last game. To the middle, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring nightly. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night, regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
And here is Thomas, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers.
And it's Demon missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
MP sets the screen for MP. Here's Edgecombe. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Nets trail by 5. Top of the key, Claxton. Outside, Porter. To end the run. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Here's Edgecombe. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You look at Atlanta. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Here's Claxton. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game, 4 on the shot clock. Clowney takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package, skilled at making the correct pass.
GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Thomas, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Here's him.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Goodness. MP going deep in the bag with that one.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Nets trail by 7. Up top, Claxton. Pass to Porter. Here's Demon. Three-pointer. It's Drummond with the rebound. MP right side. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now here's Thomas. Here's Demon. Still scoreless. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On the wing, MP. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
George is checked in for Philadelphia. Jared McCain comes in for Maxey. Outside Thomas. On the wing, Porter. Defended by George. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
2 points, that one goes. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Nets trail by 12. Top of the key, Claxton. Pass to Porter. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now Edgecombe. He's guarded by Thomas. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Wolf. Got it from 16 feet.
Well, what a pretty setup by Nick Claxton. This is a guy we're accustomed to seeing finish.
The 76ers leading by 11. The drive by MP. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Dort. 76ers getting the bucket. Nets passing it around. Paxton a screen on McCain. Thomas's shot is off.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Back to Thomas. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. A floater, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He finished with 67 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
So it's Brooklyn now. 76ers getting the bucket. It's McCain on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas.
Love rim protection from Nick Claxton. That is a big-time block.
Pass to Edgecombe. In the corner, George with it. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for Philadelphia.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's VJ Edgecombe making highlights for the 76ers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
They got Saraf. He's out there with Lou Dort. And it's Wolf in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
It's McCain on the wing, defended by Dort. Here's Saraf. Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to Saraf. Here's Wolf. No good on the triple.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, man. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Teagues. And off the glass. That one's good. Here's Maxey. 8 points for him. MP looking around. Pass to McCain. And here's MP for three. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 17.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to McCain. Maxey kicks to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
And here is MP. Following Lou Dort's three. It's good. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called, the Nets. So for the Nets, Connie's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Terrence Mann. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The jump hook, Wolf's shot's good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Maxey looking it over. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Wolf, covered by MP. A three ball. Wolf, no good.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
And he gets the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Wolf. Off target from three-point range.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
MP with a screen on Porter. Here's Maxey. And again, it's Philadelphia. Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Dort wide open. Offline with his three. So for the 76ers, the last game, a win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. He's covered by Maxey. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Porter against George. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Demon. Lets the three fly, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Maxey. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And a wide open look for Porter. Drains the three-pointer. Porter's got 15.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Another miss by Maxey.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Clowney. And the three off target.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And Tyrese Maxey, good for 3. Maxey's got 19 points.
The shortest 3 in the game, Maxey solid from that corner.
Here's Demon. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Miami. Porter, no luck. MP passes to Embiid, driving inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Pass to Clowney. Down low. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's McCain. The 76ers, another 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Demon. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He has 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
Outside, Dort. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Dort. And then for Philadelphia, Hachimura is checked in for George. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Jared McCain. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Pass to Demon. Now Claxton. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you look at Edgecombe. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
The three from MP.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Demon. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. 6 to shoot. Here's Demon. He's covered by Maxey.
Great effort on the glass by the big fella. Nice work.
Hachimura the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Nets shooting the ball at 42%. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No one covering. Ronnie's got 8 points.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Shamet kicks to MP. The 76ers another 3.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Porter passes to Claxton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Maxey.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside, Porter. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
MP finds Shamet. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. Another 3 for Brooklyn. And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute.
Did you miss us? Stupid question.
Looking at Philadelphia, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Nets.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
And that concludes halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Philadelphia shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Embiid is out there with MP. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. Here's Clowney, banked in off the glass. Clowney's got the first basket of the second half here for Brooklyn.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Thomas with the 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight. This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Pass to Clowney. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the triple. Clowney's got 13.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Demon. He's got 8. Now Claxton. Nets passing it around. Pass to Porter for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn with the 3.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
And a moment here to check out the stats for MP. Tops in scoring. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Porter, no luck. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
Wow. Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Clowney, covered by MP. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, MP might be young, but looking like a veteran with that read and setup.
Outside, Porter. Edgecombe with the steal. MP outside. Embiid, the pass to MP. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Thomas. Porter in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Demon. And here's Porter. Here's Demon. Thomas passes to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And MP throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And some changes here for the 76ers. Bonus checked in, and Georgia subbed in for Hachimura. Here's Clowney. And the rejection by MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. They need this.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Sure. And he gets the... Whistle, 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Igor Demin.
We see Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
He hits the second from the line. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Pass to Clowney. An easy 2 points on the layup. Clowney's got 7 now in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Demin missing. The 76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. MP kicks to George. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Inside, here's Demin. And the rejection by MP. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Thomas. No good on the 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
Porter looking it over. Good on the triple. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to McCain. Here's the 3. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside Thomas. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
Well, the absolute response from 3 by Cam Thomas.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
The 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Back to McCain. Pass to Edgecombe. And here is MP.
Come around.
And it's Edgecombe, top of the key. Stolen away. Porter inside. McCain defending. And good that time. Porter's got 26.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
MP sets the screen for George. Drops in the tray.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Claxton a screen on McCain. Pass to Clowney. From past the arc, the rebound by Paul George. The 76ers shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. MP dishes to George. Back to MP. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Landry Shamet comes in for Edgecombe. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Clowney.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Demon. And it's off from three-point range. To the paint, McCain finds MP. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Lou Dort.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now. And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. McKinney's checked in, and Saraf's subbed in for Demon. There's Thomas at the 3, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's outside, George. Shot is good off the back rim and in. George has got 12 points in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Saraf. He has yet to score. 5 on the clock. Here's Wolf. No good with the triple. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Kendall. Oh!
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Thomas with it. He has 6. Shot to stop the run. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Kendall. And MP throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And there's the drive. Lets it go from deep. And it's MP with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Outside for Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Philadelphia shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And it's Shamet missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Dort. Off target with his 3. MP outside. He got it up. Good, that's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers on top, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the...
Call the Nets. They trailed. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that... Oh, look out! Strong finish.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double, outstanding.
And the whistle blew. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
The ruling on the floor stands.
We really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Snatched away. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Clowney. All alone. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now McCain. Here's Kendall. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got